Okay lang ba kung Lito na lang? Okay, so Lito, maybe you can share with us this afternoon or this evening kung ano talaga yung roots mo as an artist.
Yeah, basically, I started, syempre, way back in elementary. So, I started drawing, gano'n. And then join in and out school competitions. Pero laging talo. I remember I won one competition. It was when I was in high school na. Yung local lang. So, I become an instant celebrity, syempre.
Wow, so you started
classmates.
really young na natalo-talo ka pa and then eventually
Nanalo,
sumikat ka
isang
na
beses.
din. Wow, success story talaga.
Success story. And then, I decided to take up fine arts. So, yun. Actually, my parents, I didn't know yung fine arts. Ang alam lang nila, uy, ang galing mong drawing ah. Ba't di ka gumawa ng bahay? Sabi ko, pangkat may pera yata yun. Ang ibig lang sabihin is yung architecture kasi my parents, they came from a humble beginnings. Hindi naman kami ganun alam na, mayaman or ano. Tapos yun. So sabi ko, I would like to take up architecture, but I was very terrible in math. So I decided to take up fine arts, and then I think to nag-fit yung interest ko.
So it's amazing that these things that, not necessarily worked out in the start, worked out for you in the end, diba? And now you're a very successful artist. And of course, this is actually your 5th exhibit that we're about to introduce. So for the first other exhibits, what were your inspirations for your art?
Well, most of my exhibits are basically, it was me as a personal. My first one is a solo flight.
Okay.
It was yung pag-alis ko dun sa dati kong career as a graphic designer.
Okay.
So kaya solo flight siya yung parang pag-alis, gano'n. And then I venturing into another kind of career. So yun nga yung painting. And then the second one is Kinarir. Basically, it was a collection or recollections of my past experiences dun when I was working as, a typical office guy, graphic designer in a corporate setup. And then the third one is Awaken Allegory, dahil I was awakened by a decade of sleep because of, na-realize ko na this is not my path as so that's the fourth one is snippets, yung mga little bits and pieces ng mga thoughts ko regarding dun sa one particular person or idea, yung belief, yung longingness ko, yung mga something like that. And then this one will be the latest, I will install latest exhibit is yung A Usual Monday.
Yes.
I got the title and the idea from the day itself, Monday, di ba? If you are working, it was the very important day of the week for you. Kung may goal ka,
start of the week, you have a lot of pressure and expectations.
Lahat gumagalaw pag Monday. Even yung mga walang trabaho.
That's right.
Kailangan gumagalaw. Kasi na-realize ka, this is yung Monday, you have to make or break or else your Friday will be
will be ruined. That's right. Actually, it's very interesting that you are so open to share that these are tidbits of your life and the progression of your life. So, do you feel that makes you more passionate because it's, it's raw, it's vulnerable, you're actually sharing, ito yung buhay ko, ito
actually,
yung nangyari sa akin?
As an artist, dapat ganun. I-share mo yung kahit pangit na experiences or maganda, just to them to feel kung ano yung naramdaman mo at that moment at that particular circumstances, and then ma-realize nila or mapipil nila kung paano sila mag-react. So, I think ganun yung gusto kong iparating dun sa mga artworks.
Yes, and I'm sure all our audiences want to see your artworks, and now maybe you can show them a little breather, a little teaser of kung ano yung Usual Monday, diba? So, maybe we can start from there
that
and
one,
talk about it a bit.
Ang title niyan is The Convincing Power of the Green-Suited Monkey. So as you can see, there is a green-suited monkey.
Alright.
Yung visual presentation niya is, the monkey itself is matusok siya di ba? Parang gano'n. Tapos, meron yung nagsasuggest ng greediness dun sa isang person. So kumbaga, in every aspect of life, hindi nawawala yun yung mga ganong aspeto ng mga personality.
That's right.
And then the same, this one is Annabelle's monkey.
Okay, for the second one here, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, here?
And the Annabelle's monkey, ano naman siya, this person, she can do everything
Okay.
to make up dun sa corporate ladder, parang ganun. So, kahit ano gagawin niya.
Are there any symbolisms in the way you selected the colors? Especially because here we see that the monkeys in red, meron ba yung mga color patterns ba yan? Or may meaning ba yung
Sometimes,
colors?
wala naman, basta nagkakaroon lang siya ng another meaning pag nabuo na yung artwork. But basically kasi pag ganun yung ginawa ko, para makakahon ka dun sa...
That's right. So you just want it to just flow freely.
Sa creative process.
That's
And then,
right.
when I look at it, ganito pala ang ibig sabihin nito, nare-realize ko sa sarili. So, an ongoing process siya habang ginagawa ko siya, yung mga pieces ko.
Okay, maybe we can move to the third one over here.
The third one is, ang title niya is Online Chika. Kumbaga, there's still a gossip even we are in a digital age.
Okay, and mas advanced na ang gossip level. Ang chikahan natin.
So this one is parang whimsical type lang siya.
Yes.
Ganun. And then this one is,
Okay, the
this a
fourth
different
one.
hindi siya included dun sa show. So
Okay.
actually, it is based on, madalas kaming magkatampuhan ng boy ko. So every time, ang title kasi nito is Tampuhan.
Okay.
So every time na gano'n, na-realize ko na, even though nagkakwaran kami or sometimes, yung mga typical na
Usual sa mag-asawa.
meron pa rin love surrounding yung yung relationship nyo. Kaya yung clouds niya suggest ng mga hearts.
Oh, that's so, yeah, now
Kahit
I
anong
understand
conflict
it.
ang nangyari sa
Yes,
inyo,
now I understand it.
magkatampuhan man kayo, meron pa rin yun, hindi mo mawawala.
And I think even the closeness of their
Yeah.
bodies symbolize, even if nakatalikod yung isa,
yung
di ba? That
lalaki-
you're still
yung lalaki
together.
pareho.
Wow.
And then this one is, yung typical scenario, pag after a break, yung break time, after office, break time, gano'n. So, yun, nagchat-chat ka pala, extensions of your work.
Yes.
Kailangan mo, parang gano'n lang siya.
Actually, you know, Lito, if I may say, no, what I admire about all your works are yung mga eyes ng yung mga subjects nyo. It says so much eh. There's so much like pain, and then you see greed, then you see love. So, do you think of that when you paint? Like, the emotions that you'd like to capture?
Yeah, actually kasi when I make my artwork, I started on a portrait. So yun yung pinaka-basic ko. So I started as a portrait. So yun yung pinaka-main focal point ng some of my works. Kasi yun yung pinaka-most important elements of my painting.
Alright, now when you think of the people that are in your paintings, are these people who are real in real life, or are they just, figments of
Some
your
of it
imagination?
are real or some are fictional. Yung iba naman, exaggerations lang ng that particular person.
Yes.
But lahat yan is na-encounter ko through my experiences.
Yes. And now maybe you can also talk about the more technical side. We noticed that you use a lot of oil.
Yeah.
Is there a particular reason why your preference is oil over another type of paint?
Basically, oil is my, doon ako komportable gumawa. At the same time, I'm more of a traditional painter.
Okay.
So I use traditional yung oil. So but as I go along as an artist, siguro I will try to evolve or try some other medium.
Do you have any inspiration? Sino bang mga naging inspiration mo sa art?
Well, aside from my family, syempre, but yung mga person na na-encounter ko in simple na mga pangyayari, ganun lang.
And I think you feel that the emotion of these are real people with real encounters and life stories, and I think that's why people appreciate your art. So thank you so much, Lito, for joining us, and maybe you can invite them to your gallery.
I'm inviting everyone to view some of my works at Galleria Quattrocento, third level, Glorieta Art Space.
Alright, thank you so much, Lito. We are so happy to have you here. Thank you for sharing your beautiful artworks with us.
Thank you also.
Alright, so up next, celebrating Chinese New Year via the Spring Film Festival. So stick with us because Cityscape will be right back.